Hey, Andrew.
Hey, Justin. Off to round three.
Round three! Oh.
Welcome to the AudPod.
Road to the Robertson, episode 9. The Sioux Greyhounds are out of here.
They're outta
No
here.
dogs allowed.
That's right. Back to the pound.
Yeah, and Andrew here got a really nice new
That's true.
sweater. Thanks to, we have to shout out Blake and Trevor and Lana
Yes.
at Rangers Authentics for making the
Hooking
Jack
me up.
Pridham jersey happen.
Absolutely.
Because Andrew's got a thing about overagers. We won.
We won. Dominant win.
Dominant win.
Yeah.
It started
Not so great.
Not great.
Yeah.
With a quick goal by exactly what we said we should happen. We wanted a quick goal. We sometimes forget to specify who has to score that goal.
Yes. It was a bit of the Evan Hedrick situation. My Christmas wish was Evan Hedrick scores a goal. He gets traded to Erie, scores a goal immediately.
First shift.
We
of the
said
next
we
game.
wanted like first minute. We'd love a goal.
Yeah,
and
that
unfortunately,
happened.
Yeah, that unfortunately. It happened.
Unfortunately,
Yes.
it happened. Yes.
And it looked like it was going to be maybe a bit of a nervous game.
Yeah.
And,
Luckily, we got one back right away.
right away.
Very
Yeah.
nice goal. Dylan Edwards, I think, was it?
No, it was Arquette.
Oh, Arquette. How could we forget?
Yeah, depth scoring.
We're pretty jazzed. The odd was pretty rocking tonight.
That's what I was looking for.
Yeah, the chanting with the clappers on the metal. Oh man, it was the rocking. It was good.
The odd was rocked. Talking a little bit more about the game.
Oh yeah,
The game, not just the crowd. The Rangers, they did a good job of getting in front and clamping down and reducing chances. There was a couple scary moments. There was a post hit. There was a few giveaways behind the net. It never resulted in anything.
Yeah,
Ultimately, I was happy. Obviously, we talked about how we wanted to see a little bit more of like a foot on throat kind of situation.
yeah.
But I was happy that they did close it out.
Yes.
I don't think, they fully turned off the offense. They didn't park the bus, let's say. They closed out. They did what they had to do.
Yes, and there were a lot of nervous fans in ahead of time, and I was liking to say that it's nice that the Rangers brought a win home because all these game 4s are going to be on the road. So
Well, yeah.
this was for us.
Yeah.
This was a game for the fans.
That's true. We do have to talk about the first empty netter by
Yeah.
Sam O'Reilly.
Yeah, he got smoked, eh, guys? So
you always check the back seat.
Always.
he drove the net really hard, and unfortunately took a hard one off the post there.
Yeah. Right where you don't want to take a
No.
post.
But then gets another empty net goal.
He did for his trouble.
Yeah.
One for each.
Couple
you
of
might
cracked
say.
peanuts in that basket there.
Yeah, no, it was that situation was literally quite nuts.
Babs, thanks for joining us. What did you see tonight?
I just saw a lot of competitiveness. I think last night they kind of thought they won the game, and then that resulted in them losing the game because a 2-goal lead is the worst lead in hockey.
That's the worst lead in
The
hockey
worst
there.
lead in hockey.
Yeah.
Yeah. So outside of that, man, it's just they took care of business. Carter George also kind of kept them in that the game for the Sioux at times. He
That's true.
bailed them out. Penalty calls were interesting. I think the Sioux kind of the game was over at the end of the second period where they got 2 tenors and that too.
Yeah.
So that kind of really iced the cake.
And you might, that's the name of the episode, by the way. I don't know how you knew that, but Icing on the PK Cake is the name of the episode because we did actually see the, what would we call it? The vaunted icing on the penalty kill call.
Yes.
That really set the rink off.
Oh, yeah.
And they were on the refs all night, which I mean, to some degree, I understand why the odd was on the refs.
There was some weird, I'm not going to say bad, but weird calls that preempted that call at the end of the first period.
Very much so.
Mhm.
And when they called the icing on the PK and then put the puck drop at center ice, the odd no longer respected the refs.
No.
But center ice is where they're supposed to put it after a mistake.
That is true. That is true.
I don't disagree with you on that. But that is where they lost the fans.
Yeah, that is by the rule book.
Yeah.
However, by the rule book.
You guys are a Kitchener Rangers podcast, but I will say this. They've almost always just lost the fans. It doesn't really matter.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Regardless
sure.
of anything.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, the odd fans, they're odd in that way.
They
quickly-
want blood with the officials.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's a long history there with a couple officials
Yes.
And then therefore now that has colored the entire relationship with the
all of the
officials, with all of the officials. What else
do we have to say about this game?
Yeah.
We're going on to face Windsor.
Yeah.
Round
bring
3
'em on.
conference finals. Again.
Windsor will be looking for redemption.
Yes. Green Tree just wants to win a game against Kitchener.
That's true. He did get one in the regular season.
He got one in the
give him
regular
that.
season.
We'll give him that.
Let's not give him a playoff game.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough test. I expect it will be a long series.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be good.
Yeah.
Game 1 will be next week at some point. Between now and then, Andrew and I, and, I don't want to commit Babs or not, but he might show up. That's how things happen here.
Yep.
We are going to do a recap episode and a preview episode for the Windsor series. And if you want to tell us any of your thoughts and feelings.
Yeah. You can go on our website, theoddpod.com, and you can record at the top of our page. There's a place to leave a voicemail for us. You could be featured on the pod, or we will react to your voicemail, or we will read it out loud. And ultimately, we want to hear your thoughts and opinions about not just this series, but the upcoming series with Windsor, and we will react to that.
Yeah. Babs, if you were to call in to our voicemail, what would you say?
I'd probably do a review of the backseat of your car. It's awfully clean. There's not a lot of crumbs. Given that you have young children, I would expect more. But Kitchener did a good job tonight of picking up all the crumbs. They definitely did a good job of delivering when they needed to.
True professional.
This guy is real hockey media. And he has the past to prove it.
Yeah.
Well, can you call me real hockey media when I've done 2 podcasts in the backseat of someone's car?
And with that, we'll see you in round 3.